spending in the cause of Allah is something that Allah Azza wa Jal loves. Allah gave us the parable of those who spend in charity, like a piece of grain. And this piece of grain manages to grow and produce more than 700 pieces of grain. And Allah multiplies to whomever He wishes. The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, that one good deed is multiplied by 10 and then multiplied by an amount that only Allah knows. And He told us that whoever pays something in charity, Allah takes it with His hand, and Allah Azza wa Jal increases it, blesses it, until it becomes as big as a mountain, without you knowing it. Giving in charity is praised in Islam. Whether you conceal it and give it in secrecy, or you give it publicly, it is praised in Islam, and concealing it is better for a Muslim. When you give, Allah Azza wa Jal replaces that and blesses it. The Prophet told us, alayhi salatu wasalam, the wealth of an individual would never decreases through charity. Though logically, if you have an amount and you take part of it for charity, that it has been reduced. But the Prophet tells us, no, it does not decrease. On the contrary, it increases and Allah blesses it. The Prophet used to say, alayhi salatu wasalam, to Bilal, Anfiq Bilal, وَلَا تَخْشَ مِنْ ذِي الْعَرْشِ إِقْلَالًا. Spend, Bilal, give in charity, and do not fear that Allah, who's over and up His throne, would reduce and minimize your provision. Those who give, they trust Allah. They have full dependence and reliance on Allah, because they acknowledge that Allah Azza wa Jal is the provider. The good news is that not necessarily you give money away from those who are around you. The best of charity, the Prophet says, alayhi salam, is what you spend on yourself, what you spend on your spouse, what you spend on your children. So the more you give to them, the better the charity is. Charity is a very wide and broad word. Yet the Prophet ﷺ told us that the best of charity is providing water. So digging wells, boreholes, running streams from rivers, providing villages with water is among the best of charity. And the best of charity is given to your relatives, because then you would gain two rewards: a reward for the charity over the poor, and a reward for connecting to the next of kin. Even a good word is a charity. Even your smile in the face of your brother is a charity. Any good or righteous deed you do is considered to be a charity, but Allah says that you will not attain al-birr until you spend of what you love. So we have to give out from our wealth. And I'm not talking about zakat, this is an obligation. I'm talking about what is voluntary. You have to show Allah Azza wa Jal your gratitude through your expenditure and your spending in the means that pleases Allah Azza wa Jal. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Let the power of media improve your connection to your deen and make a positive impact on your life. Download the One Islam TV app today and embark on a transformative journey of knowledge, inspiration, and spiritual growth.